Hello everyone, my name is Francis. I'm currently fighting in Ukraine, and I've been fighting in Ukraine since March 2022. So, we will be talking about the Battle of Pokrovsk today, what has been going on in the past few days. I'm gonna brief using the deep state map. However, my information comes from the Institute of Study of War, which are releasing updates every day, pretty much, of the situation in Pokrovsk. But yeah, the deep state map is visually better. It's very pleasant for the eyes, and it's like it's a good project. But pretty much all info I'm gonna brief today comes from Institute of Study of War. I mean, yes, I'm like myself. I'm a I am fighting on the front line, but I am not going. I mean, I'm not fighting in Pokrovsk. I'm fighting somewhere else. So I don't have any information available about Pokrovsk, and even if I had, I will not be releasing or talking about something that like is not already out there. So I just want to make that clear. So I and studied the past few days what happened in Pokrovsk. So let's start. So first of all, Pokrovsk is encircled. I will talk about it, but like now from the north, from the northeast, east, southeast, southwest. The only place is like at the west, but even at the west, there are some Russian presence. But yeah, from the west and northwest, and a little bit in here from the north. But yeah, the Russians are closing in. For the during the past few days, what they have been reporting is that the Russians are claiming, it's not confirmed, but they are claiming that they have a branch out in the field north of Rodinsky, right here, and also that they seized the coal mine, which is located east of Rodinsky. The telegraph indicated that the Russians had taken Rodinsky, but the Ukrainians came back and said, "No, that's not true. We are still holding our positions in Rodinsky." Moving to the northeast, east northeast. So this week there was some. The Russians are claiming that they have entered Mirnohad from Novokonomenishne. It was not confirmed by Ukrainians or anything, but they are saying that they are pushing and they are sending troops, maybe just some reconnaissance group, or I'm not sure what kind of troops are coming into the town, but they mentioned that the Russians have started entering the town from the east over here, but it was not confirmed by the Ukrainians. Okay, moving down to the south. So this week, maybe 3 days, I think now it's August 2nd, maybe like July 30. They reported that the Ukrainian, they did some advance, so they pushed in a forest north of Lysivka, and they managed to take some ground back. So that's a positive news. And as you can see right over here, there is a liberated area. That's not what they were talking about, but I mean, we can see that the Russians are. We can see that the Russians are we can see that their Ukrainians are like pushing back, and they managed to take some ground back, which is very good. So moving here over here, so on the southwest, so the Russians are pushing into Zvirove. There's still like heavy fighting going on all around Pokrovsk every day. It's unclear what about this area, who controls it right now, but yeah, it's not gonna take too long that the Russians are gonna take Zvirove completely and then start pushing into the city of Pokrovsk. Talking about Pokrovsk itself, so apparently the Russians are sending some small group like sabotage and reconnaissance group, between 2 and 4 people. They are wearing civilian clothing, so like that's how they manage to like sneak in the city. So apparently they are infiltrating from the south, and some of them have reached the center of Pokrovsk, and they even push a little bit further. But yeah, because there was some geolocated footage from the Russians operating center of Pokrovsk, which is pretty crazy. But the Ukrainians are saying that they are working and they are eliminating those Russian groups. So, like, I mean, it's pretty crazy that the Russians, they can go behind enemy lines dressed as civilians. It's a good technique. Otherwise, there was also some report that the Russians divers are using the small rivers to infiltrate the Ukrainians' rear, so which is pretty crazy. Also, the Russians are using FPV drones, fiber optic, and they are also using swarms of FPV drones, and they are using swarms of FPV drones to poke holes into anti-net coverings, which covers like all the routes, pretty much, to protect people from the FPV drones. So yeah, they started making a lot of holes in those nets, so they could hit like logistics vehicles and stuff like that. So yeah, like the Ukrainians, they are saying that it's because the Russians, they took a lot of drone unit from Kursk and moved them to the Pokrovsk direction, and that's like one of the reasons why they are succeeding to be pushing so and advancing so fast. So yeah, I mean, the Russians are closing in on Pokrovsk. The battle should be starting soon. Official Battle of Pokrovsk, and I don't know, like it's gonna probably be pulling maybe a Bakhmut, like Ukrainians will be defending the city, and then at the last minute they're gonna pull out. I hope it's something like that, but yeah, I guess we will have to see. Otherwise, huge new. I mean, that's all about Pokrovsk. That was basically what happened in the past few days. One major update that I want to talk about is that the Russians, they officially took Chasiv Yar. So yeah, man, that's crazy. The next one is gonna be Konstantinivka, right here on the southwest. But man, I was fighting in Bakhmut. Like I was not in Bakhmut when it fell, but like the month prior, we were fighting in Bakhmut and holding and working in, like, there was like not many high level building left, and yeah, we were working in what was left. Then the city fell, and then we started to work like in the outskirts. I was working in a sniper unit, and yeah, fuck, man. Also, so they are saying that like since they took Bakhmut, they managed to take 11 kilometers in 26 months. That's yeah, like good job to the Ukrainian forces to hold the ground good like that. I have some friends who fought in Chasiv Yar, tried to defend. So yeah, but a lot of Chasiv Yar looked like to be very crazy and very intense. I worked in Chasiv Yar before, but like it was like there was no Russian presence in the city. They were like just outside Bakhmut. So, but yeah, man, like Chasiv Yar is a huge milestone for the Russians. And after what's coming, Konstantinivka, Kramatorsk, Sloviansk, all those cities, Jews, Kivka. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, crazy. Okay, so listen, that's all I have for today. I will be making like everyday short updates about Battle of Pokrovsk, and it's a good way I found because I can do those also on position. I have starting, I can access the charts and stuff like that. So it's a good way for me to keep pushing contents out there because like those 7 day pause of content are hitting me very bad on my visibility. So I mean I will be able to do some long form video, but I will start producing also some short form which I can just access the charts on my phone on position. I am part of a drone operator team fighting. So and yeah, just push some quick update about Pokrovsk every day. So listen, please make sure you follow Doves of Freedom. It's my non-profit organization where we push FPV drones to drone teams who needs support. I'm fundraising funds, and we have a team of engineers building FPV drones. And honestly, like the unit are very appreciate our work, and they are very glad that we help them, and we are making like I know that we are making a great difference out there. So man, please go follow Those Are Freedom on Instagram if you want to support this channel. You can become a member of the membership program. We have a Patreon you can join. So yeah, listen, okay, that's all I have for today, everyone. I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.